what is SAP. So first of all, we will see all the overview of SAP. What is business suite? What are the navigation? We need to handle the system and how the plant maintenance functionality will be working. Then what is the structure of organization? There will be planning, planner group. Then there will be some master data. So we will configure end-to-end cycle like an implementation. So basically, when any new company needs to be start with the SAP, they need to implement the SAP in their company. So starting from scratch to the work order notification, technical completion, we will take end-to-end scenario. So you need whatever I teach you, you will get the recording as well as the PPT. You need to start the practicing because without practicing, you cannot understand.
Okay.
So multiple. Have you get the access of SAP from this?
I got that, but like I try to open that, but since I'm new, so once if I learn, then I can do it. I got the access.
So I am telling, if you think that I teach and you will get the 100% knowledge, it's not like that. Each and every scenario you need to run multiple times. So basically, the student who are new, I am telling them 100 times practicing. But as you are very most experienced person, so not 100 times, but minimum 10 to 12 times. Whatever I teach you, you need to repeat the scenarios minimum 10 to 15 times. Okay, so basically I will just show you the slides. So we'll start with some slides, PPTs, then we will directly jump to the systems, and these slides I will provide you so you can make the practice from your side also with reference to this slide. Basically, some student comes to me and they want some end user activity because they are working and they want to know how the system is working like this. They was the end user, and some students come to me for consultation. So they want to switch their field with the IT industries as a support consultant, implement. So this training model, we have a synchronized both end user as well as consultation. So if you got the opportunity for configuration in the IT industry, you can go there. All included in this training. So let me start with some PPTs. So first we will see what is organization structure in the plant maintenance. So plant maintenance, this is the application which provide business or comprehensive software solution to track all the maintenance activity. What happens in the past days, whatever maintenance we are doing, their manual catalogs are there, and the technician will write, and manager will review what are the breakdown they have done, what are the issue occurs. So this is the manual activity. But what happens day to day, company want to reduce the cost and increase the performance. So they ask, means there is a huge requirement from the maintenance side as well as production side as well as FI side, track the activities. And also if any machine has been breakdown, then we need to reserve the component. So we cannot go directly to the warehouse and we physically check. There is the system. In the system, we can find the equipment. Under this equipment, which component, what is the cost, what is the reservation number, who is the vendor. So we can track all the maintenance activities via this SAP. SAP is nothing but system application and product data processing. So we cannot tell SAP to anybody. Always numerical will be SAP, not a SAP. Automatic recording of maintenance work, equipment history. It will be online and real time. Online and real time means within a fraction of second, data will be updated. If manager asks that, please give me the report of this machine when it breaks down and what is the cost consumed for this year. Within a 1 or 2 seconds, system can generate the report of past 10 to 12 years, whatever the data available, that the machine has consumed that much cost of spare part or how much duration it runs. Then whatever the data we enter, system will capture and system will give the report. That or finance people or direct company head inform us that we need to provide the budget allocation, or we need to give a new project and we need to procure a new machine which is replica of our old machine. So please tell me what are the new processes we want in the new machines, what are the automation activity. Then we have one reports are there, that MTTR, MTPF, we can analyze old machine that much having failures. So the new machine should be equipped with reduce of the failure and more efficiency and better performance. So we can inform them that we want this automation of the lubrication system, we want some CNC computerized numerical component attached to the machine. So these are all the reliability maintenance we can perform and we can present to the higher manager. So SAP inbuilt everything end to end. There is a nothing which is not in the plant maintenance which cannot capture in the SAP. So this plant maintenance function cover three areas. First is the maintenance, inspection, prevention, and repair. So you know about this, right? What is maintenance, inspection, prevention, repair? Yeah, you know about this, right?
Yes, yes.
Great. So basically, SAP will increase the productivity, safer environment. I will not waste our time. Basically, this is the overview of the plant maintenance. Then second, what is enterprise structure? It's not simply that company want to build the SAP and they can directly go ahead. They need to include some criteria like what is the enterprise, which client, what is company, what is plant, storage location, maintenance planning plan, maintenance plan, and planner group. So basically client, what is the name of your company? So this will be the client. Then company code means Oman Water, whatever the company having different company codes under that company or a single company code. It's up to them. So after that company code, there will be plants like one plant in Oman, second plant might be in Qatar, third in Saudi, or in Oman itself, there will be different plants. One plant is handling one activity, other plant is handling other activity. After that, there are some storage location. Storage location nothing but a warehouse where the water, pumps, generator, diesel generator, motors, all are kept. Then our plant maintenance basically start with this maintenance planning plan. So what is maintenance planning plan? So there will be some planner who will plan all the activities. So when this planner sit in which plant, it called maintenance planning plan. So that plant will handle all the planning activity. For example, if in your Oman, in your company, there will be one planning department. So company don't want each plant they have planning department. No, there will be centralized planning. Means only one office location will be there and 7 to 8 planner will be seated and they will handle all the maintenance activity of all the Oman. There will be 5 plants, 5 maintenance plants. So all 5 plants will become under single planning plan. So this is planning plan. Then maintenance plan. Maintenance plan is actual maintenance activity in the plant. That is maintenance plan. Actual maintenance. There will be like you can say there are equipments, there water treatment, all the treatments will be process. It is called maintenance plan. Planner group. It's nothing but a group of person who will plan the activity. So once we go ahead, you will see how the planning activity will be performed, how the notification automatically or work order will be generated, how they are processed, everything. Then enterprise structure represent SAP ERP. ERP is nothing but it's a resource planning. Okay, enterprise resource planning. So this ERP is big software under which our SAP, Oracle, or any other software will come. Then you will see inspection, preventive maintenance, repair. All this activity will come. Organization unit. So basically, client is the highest hierarchy. Under client, your company code. Under company code, your plant, then maintenance plant and planning plant. When I share these slides, you just go through it and read the slides so you will get much better understanding.
Okay.
Then maintenance plant, planning plant, planner group, work center. So this is the hierarchy. This is the hierarchy which organization units come under plan maintenance. Let me start with the SAP itself. I will just show you. Yeah. So if you right click on this, log on here, client will be 8,000 user. So institute will provide you the user and password. So enter the user password. That's it. So now if you see menu, edit, favorite, these are the menu bar. Okay. So after menu bar, you need to give command bar. So here T codes. So what happens if you not remember the T code? SAP has provided you the path. So you forgot the T code. No need to worry. You can directly go here. Functional location, IL0102. T codes you will find here. IE01. So if you forgot, no need to worry. There is a path. And here you will see your client, user ID, system, and transaction code. So whatever the T code, if you enter here, you will get here. So it is a system state transaction. So have you remember any transaction? You know?
See, notification and then maintenance. code to create work order, but the code I don't remember. Now we can get it from here, even if you forgot. But actually, there are, I mean, number of codes, no? So usually they remember the codes, or depends upon their working environment, they remember the types of code, or
Correct. Basically, there is some categories. So if you are the planner, then you will go through the planning activities related to code. If you are the maintenance engineer, then you have the maintenance or technician maintenance activity related to codes. If you are the master data team, then these are not useful to you. So you will go to the master data related to codes to create the master data. So it's depend upon the functionality area where you work. But if you are the consultant, then nothing. You should memorize everything. There is a no excuse. Consultant should know everything, irrespective of area, because
so how many codes
yeah,
are there?
there are multiple. Basically, it's not a one module. There is an integration of other modules. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
say
other modules also there. Yeah.
hundreds of codes are there. Hundreds of, but that's why I'm telling you, just make a practice and practice. That's it. Nothing in the SAP. You will go through the practice and no need to memorize. Once you go to the hands-on, you will understand.
Oh, okay.
Let's
This codes, like now, maintenance engineer or planning engineer, the code is separate or it is together. Is there any way to filter or?
No, everything is together. It's based on the functionality. But if you see management of technical objects, so here you will get the master data related. So these are the master data related records. Okay. So need to create this master data. So this will use. But it's not like planner also needs to create IK11 like this. So it's interlinked with each other.
Code is there, no? Like IK or IW.
Yeah.
Is there any specifically to remember that this is I stands for this, K stands for something like that? Is there?
Basically, but you can sell plant maintenance. Almost all T codes start with I, but IL, IW, like this, you cannot categorize it. Okay. But you can memorize if you want. See, I all start with I. But it's not like that IE will be only for equipment, or IW is for work order, because it's also
There is no any specific things for I stands so that we can remember easily. It's not like that.
no,
So we
not like.
have to keep some clue and remember the things, or by practice, or
If you do the practice for only 1 to 2 months, that's it. You no need to worry. You will memorize it.
mine will be
No,
basically planning related. So like maintenance planning engineer, this thing codes. How many codes will be there? Like
no, then planning it's not that much. 20-25 codes maximum. So no need to worry. If you are focusing on the planning area as a maintenance planner or scheduler, then very few T codes are there. Very few.
okay.
Yeah, but if you go to the configuration, then you cannot count it.
Yeah.
So let me start with the implementation scenario. So when a new company, any new company want to implement SAP, they need to configure new plant in SPRO, and /n means new screen. Okay, new screen SPRO. So this is the customization. In customization, new company needs to be create a new plant. Basically, this is for only knowledge purpose. In real time, you cannot do this activity.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very higher
already
already
yeah.
there. And if you don't
Management level.
do management level, they are configurators and system developers.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
go to the definition. I'm starting the recording. So I have done the recording. You just make one practice of this. So if you got selected in for any interview, shortlisted, might be they will ask what are the for planner. They will not ask, but for it will be better to get the more knowledge.
Yeah.
Easily shortlisting. Logistic journey and define copy delete check plant. So here define plant. So new plant needs to be defined here. You will go here and you will find so many plants. If you want new plant, then you can enter the plant, your Oman water treatment plant. All that details needs to be entered. So it's not that much that create new plant. Once you create new plant, there will be costing parameters, finance setting, material management setting, so much of setting. So what I suggested or I doing, I'm using the existing plants where all the parameters are available. So no need to waste our time on unnecessary other model activity. But you should know how to create the new plant. Then once you create the new plant, there is a plant maintenance activity which should you should know. So if you go to the definition, definition and plan maintenance. There is the area plan maintenance. So here maintenance planning plan. So planning plan nothing but your planner will sit. So this is important for planner. So my planner, if I go here, display view. So if you see 1000, these are the planning plan. Okay. So you will almost so many industry, they have a single planning plan for multiple maintenance plan. I will just open Excel and I will show you how this works. PM organization structure. So here you will see first plan, then your planning plan and maintenance planning plan and your maintenance plan. Or I will say, I will remove this planning, maintenance planning plan, and here your maintenance plan. So maintenance plan means your equipment are located or functional location, or you can say working machine is running. Simply this plant machine is running. Okay. And planning plant means planner is sitting. Planner. So all planner will sit in planning plan and they will monitor the maintenance activity in the maintenance plan. So you know how many planners are types of planners?
For maintenance, electric, all types of, yes.
Yeah. Instrument. Okay, then civil planner is also there. Okay, civil plan, mechanical, electrical, instrument, civil. So it depend upon the company type of planner, and again depend upon the processing industry type.
Also,
It's
yeah.
yeah. If it's processing or manufacturing industry, it depends what are the type
Yes.
of planner they want. So basically, my plant is located in India. Okay, and this is my main plant, but I have different maintenance plants. This is corporate level. So different maintenance plants. One plant in Pune, one is in Mumbai. Okay, one is in Delhi. So why should I keep different planners in different plants? So what I will do, I will make one centralized plan. So my planner will sit there and they will monitor maintenance activity of Pune, Delhi, and Mumbai. So my cost will be reduced. So it's called centralized planning. Okay, CMP, centralized maintenance department. What happens? Some company told, oh, this planner is sitting and then don't know what the maintenance activity is going on. There is a pump is breakdown and they don't know what are the components they need to reserve in the stock like this. So what they will do? They will ask planner. There are 10 planners, no? Yeah, 2 planners go to the Pune location and 2 planners go to the Delhi location and sit in the maintenance department and see what is the failure occurring, what the breakdown needs to be performed, right? So it is called decentralized. Understand? Centralized, decentralized. Every having benefits, some drawbacks, but it depends upon the head HOD to decide what they need to do. So let's start. We have seen what is plan. Then it is planning plan. Now, once we create the planning plan where our planner will sit, then we need to assign our planning plan to maintenance plan. So I will show you the path also. Go to the assignment and here plan maintenance. Assign maintenance planning plan to maintenance. Don't get confused. This maintenance. Just focus on planning. Planning, planner sitting. Maintenance plan, machine is located. That's it. Yeah. Here you need to assign your planning plan, your planning plan and maintenance plan. This is the PLPL planning plan and this is maintenance plan. That's it. So let's see for 1000 I can hear 1000. So same planning maintenance plan will be same planning plan. My planner will seated in the same location. That's it. Till now, do you have any question?
That difference planning plant and this thing, but by using the usage, I think I will be clear when I try to use the codes and this thing.
Okay. Next, we will do one thing. We will start with planner group.
Here, this planner group. Yeah.
So planner group is nothing but the group of people who will handle all the maintenance activities. So I will just show one PPT of planner group. There is one. I have one PPT. Different planners are sitting. I will share with you that PPT.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's start. So as I mentioned, planner group, there will be mechanical planner, electrical planner, instrument planner, and civil planner. At the time of configuration, maintenance head will decide how many planners they need to configure in the system. But it's updation, means it's not like I have added 4 planner and I cannot add. Again, next review they can add again 4 more planners, like multiple planners they can use. So let me go to the system and I will show how you can configure the planner group. So this is the SPRO configuration. So this is the consultant activity. But if you got the access for the as a planner to this configuration, PMCS, master data, and technical object and general data, define planner group.
One clarification before we proceed with this.
Mm-hmm.
See, there is a planner, no? Maintenance planner in the beginning of this. There is a two-step before this.
Okay.
So, I mean, and these planners, and what is this? Why there is another planner group? What is that? This is what difference, you know?
Yeah, I will tell. If you have very big industry, okay, means you mean to say,
Okay.
Yeah. I have shown you the Excel, right? That's why
Yes.
this is the planner. Okay, so if you have very big industry and you are working in the three shifts, mechanical department, there are three shifts, mechanical planner. So what they will do, one planner group, one not one, will in the morning shift, mechanical only, one not two will come in the evening, and one in the night shift. So these are the groups which are handling the mechanical activity. Okay, I'm telling for very big industry, this planner group 1, 2, 3. This will in the first shift, this will in the second shift, and this will in the third shift. So this is the planner group. Understand?
Okay, now in the shift they will work. This planner, actually this group, what is this? I mean, you can say like these three they will work in a shift. But what about here? What is the scope of this and this?
This and this scope is totally no, nothing is the different. Same scope is everything is same, but to identify, because see, one planner will tell, oh, this is not in my scope. This is not under me. So who will be the responsible?
Maybe way to say in like in a simple way that it is for just micro level, like that's why this level is there, right? This planner group.
So if in the small industry, for planning activity will be done by the single planner group. Single planner. So 909 single planner will handle all the mechanical, electrical, instrument, and civil.
In that case, this planner group will be, if required, can be, otherwise like that, no?
No, planner group is mandatory. Without planner group, you cannot handle the planning activity.
Though there is no shift also, this is required.
Yeah, required.
This level
required. And just example, shift is the example. It's just
okay,
for
fine.
your understanding purpose.
And these code, what is this 101, these codes, you simply just to...
Correct. I will tell you. SAP has provided some data limitations. You cannot randomly tell anything. So there are 3-digit numerical or alphabetical. One alphabetical, two numerical. Right. So this is the nomenclature. Any 3-digit maximum you can assign 999 planner groups. Okay. So it's for simplicity.
That means we can use alphabets and a combination of numbers, but it should not exceed that 3 characters, something like that.
Correct. Let me create one new entry. Our plant is 1000. Do you know any planner group in your company?
You can put some example.
Okay. So which processing you are performing? Process?
STP, that water treatment. No?
So STP is my one planner group, and STP planner. I will
now you are creating a planner group, right?
Correct. ST1, because only 3 is there. So ST1. So like this, for training purpose, just create a multiple planner group. Okay.
Any number we can create, or is there any limit for?
No limitation, but it should not be repeat. Means if I will take 1000 and there is a 1, I will again start STP. Enter. System will ask. I will tell entry already. So
this, you told this is like during the configuration level they will make, or after that creation?
Initially they will do configuration, but they found there is a big load for this planner group. So please divide it in more division. So they will again create.
Okay, so that the basic the route will be generated in the configuration level, but if some planner or something, any modification, so who can access this? It will be already done again by them if anything new added.
Correct. So what happens? So consultant will initially configure, and he will give access to SME. SME is nothing but your subject matter expert in your plant. So like HOD might be your manager.
Responsible person. Responsible.
Responsible person. It depends to whom they will assign, because this configuration access is critical. So they will give restricted person who has good knowledge. Otherwise, there will be some loss of data. Now, this planner will be responsible for your. Now, again, the important parameter to configuration is work center. So, work center overview. What is maintenance work center? How to create and what is the usage? So, work center. Do you know any work center?
Work center is, I mean, like a kind of head of that. So where that department
Mm-hmm.
head or something like.
Correct, correct. So basically, work center is a nothing but the person or a group of persons who is responsible to handle the activity. So I will tell you. So these are the planners, mechanical, electrical. They will plan, but who will perform the activity? Who will perform the activity?
I mean, the work who do at the site. Okay.
Yeah. So at site, there will be again mechanical work center, electrical work center, civil work
Yeah.
center. So these are the group of persons who will perform the activity and they are responsible for their activities. They cannot tell, oh, this is not my activity. Breakdown come, mechanical should go. So let's start configuration of work center. So basically, there in SAP there is a backend. SPRO is the backend and logistic is the front end. So this is the front end.
Which is the back end you told?
This is front end and SPRO. This tools IMG is the back end. If you go,
That
SPRO
means
is the back end.
back end.
Yeah.
This we will be using. So configuration level is that logistic, correct? Not like
No,
that.
no, no. Configuration is basically logistic is front end. This is front end.
Why
Okay,
we
you
call
have
it as front end?
front end because
Like,
you have easily accessible. But this IMG configuration you cannot access. SPRO, you got the approval, HOD approval, higher manager approval for this configuration.
okay, okay. So
So this is the back end.
okay.
But logistic is the front end. Though it having a required access, but it's not that much critical. So planner can do or end user have access for this logistic. So no need to memorize the path, but once you make the practice, plan maintenance, you can go management, technical object, environment, and work center. Work center IR01, 02, 03. Always remember one for create, two for change, three for display.
3 for yes, for
Yeah.
the date. Okay.
Also, if you go, I will tell you 11 for create, 12 for change, 13 for display, like this hierarchy. One,
No,
two,
okay.
three.
Yeah, yeah.
Create, change.
That,
So I will just start to creation. So 1000 plant water processing.
this
So let
1,000
me
means that depends upon each this one,
correct.
no, companies they put a plant name, no, that 1,000.
So what I am suggesting my student, please go
Mm.
through your system, check in your system, what is the plant code, what is your organization code, okay, and start to replicate same in your training system. So
Okay.
if interview done, you can tell the interviewer, yeah, I have done this configuration because you
Mm.
know you have done the practice on the same. So always start to practice same. Go to your company, check what are the work center, what are the planner group, what is your company code, and start replication. That's it. So okay, water treatment processing. So what area are this mechanical only, right?
It has everything, Sibel.
So I will put work center STP01. Then work center category. Always remember plan maintenance 0005 is the category.
Okay.
And if you want to copy from existing work center, you can give plant and reference work center. System will copy. Then I will just enter here. So this is my work center is STP01 work center. So these are the people who is responsible for STP processing activity. Then category person responsible. So there will be some manager or some senior engineer who is responsible to handle this activity. So under this other people will work. So person responsible for work center. So we can choose here. We can create a new person responsible. So let me show you how we can create. Again, it will be the SPRO backend /o means new session. I will not
Okay.
I will hold this session and I will create new session. SPRO SAP reference ING work center general data. Define employee responsible for work center. Click here and you can add a new entries. Plant 1000 person responsible. Yes, PP. No, for reference only. That's it. Then I will go here. Then go to the work center and check CY is available or not. So this is the main person who is responsible to handle your then location. So on which location these people will sit or this work center will sit? Basically, there will be mechanical department or STP area, any area where they will sit.
Yeah, site also, site wherever,
Yeah,
because they
so I
will
will do
go
one.
and do the work directly in the site, no?
So there will be some area like they will some sitting will be there, their area. So I will do one thing. I will make some STP area. Again, it's a configuration only. Enterprise structure, definition, logistic general, define location, and I will add new location STP. So this is the STP. Yeah, there is some address, location address they want. Save it. Yeah, let's see this area updated or not. Yeah, STP area. This QRD supply, these are not in the plan. Basically, this work center will be used for PP model also. Other model also, backflashing, shift node, transition metric. So some parameter are not required for PM. You want this for only maintenance activity, production activity, inspection, everything you can update. But I want only maintenance. This purple will do only maintenance activity. Then system having some calculation behind it. So it's called some value skills. So standard value maintenance. So system will capture their costing, their hours, everything via this creation of work center. So if you go here, you will see different valuation, production like this. For plant maintenance, we are using no standard value. We don't need to capture any critical values for the work center. That's it. Then default value. Do you know the control keys? Do you know the control keys? Internal work, external work, work by the vendor.
So control keys, I know. Here specifically in SAP, it will be different, no?
Basically, if you go down, if we use PM01, means whatever the activity we will perform by the our internal employee, company employee. PM02 means whatever the work will be done by the employee which are in company but on third party payroll, means contract. These are the contract worker. External worker, they will use the machine, equipment, component or resources from our company. These are the labors. We will charge on the labor basis. They are not an internal hire. Okay. They are external temporary workers, PM02. Third is vendor. So these are the not internal employee. They are not external worker. They are services. They will not utilize anything. They will take the equipment and go to their repair room. Or they want to repair in house. They will bring everything with us. They will not take anything from our, but they will charge their costing, external service. Understand? Then there is also internal service. What is internal service? Means if your STP plant, there are some vendors. They are not that much big. They are small vendors. So they will having a different department. They will sit in your company. They will charge you, but they will sit internally. Their office is not any other area. In your company, different location, but it is a services. That's it. They will perform service for you. They will charge you, but they will sit inside your company premises. Okay. Any doubt for control key?
These control keys is common everywhere, like,
Yeah,
or
common. It's a standard.
it is already configured, or it is it comes with the SAP, or like that.
It's already configured. Already configured. It's a standard SAP. Control key is the standard. Yeah.
These control keys, it is our. We have to remember, or it is already there, like other transaction codes.
Actually, when you make a practice, this is a standard control keys. No need to remember. You will got memorized. This rest of the scenarios all are the other models. In capacity category, your labor. So these are the people are nothing but the labor or the workers who will perform the activity. Now you need to double click on these labors. Okay, on this category. Just double click. Then you will go to the header. Okay, so once you click, you need to update the formula. So setup formula, processing formula, tail down formula, or other formula. So plan maintenance, we will use only one formula, SAP 008. And these are the standard. No need to worry for it. But you need to make the practice. Now double click. What I have done? I have done double click. Change work center capacity. So system should know how many people you are working under this work center. So here factory calendar. So factory calendar nothing but your company calendar where your holiday has been mentioned. You need to enter your calendar. So system should know what are the holiday you have. Then what is your start time? So what is your shift time? What is your shift start timing?
Morning 7 to 3:30.
Okay, 7 to 3:30. So 1 hour break, 7:50. So I will choose 8 people. 8 people in this work center. 60 hours every day. You have capacity of 60 hours to work for this work center. So this is useful when any work order created or notification created. Management know every day you can work up to 60 hours for 8 people. If you have only 4 people, then 30 hours your capacity, daily capacity. But you don't want to utilize 100%. You can utilize 90% only. 27% is the capacity. So 10% rest. Then again overload. You don't want to overload or you want to overload, then you can increase this number by 10% overloading or extra hours or overtime. So it's not like 3:30 you will leave premises. Some people will stay up to 5 or 7. So this will be the overtime. Understand? Now work center created. Now if you want to change, you need to add the more data, then you can go capacity scheduling. If you want to schedule, what are the scheduling? What is your capacity? Scheduling capacity. You need to schedule this activity. So scheduling is
Okay.
nothing but here you will enter what is your work dimension, work duration. So always your work dimension will be time. They will pay you on the time basis. What time you have work. So they will pay you based on your time and hours. Hourly, they will pay you on hourly. Okay. Next, there is costing. So what cost they will capture? Okay. So how much cost they will capture? It will be updated there. So let me update some execution formula here. This is also standard.
Okay.
Execution formula means system will calculate your hours
Okay.
via this formula. So let's go to the costing. So this is important part. So how the company will pay you? How the work center will get the pay? There is one work center. Nothing but you can say in bank there is one account. Same. Here is the account. On that account, your team will get paid. So company will manage that account that its fund is sufficient. Fund is not sufficient, then they will ask reduce the manpower. We don't want 4 people. We want 1 people. That's it. They have huge fund and huge activity. Oh, increase the work. Increase the work center capacity. Add 10 people more. We have lots of fund and lots of activities. So this will be controlled by the FI team. So let me check any cost center available. A company code 1000, no value. This cost center is a test. Okay, let me select one LAM cost center. G. So let me choose that cost center. So finance team will allocate this cost center to you while creation of work center. For planner, so this work center is not cost center is not working. Let me create again or change mode costing. Okay, let me check any other test. Let's see. Oh no. So system is not able to take the work center cost center. Let me do one thing. Search again. Okay, automatic producing. Okay, any work center. Okay, external services. This is STP activity. So I am just checking any STP related. We can say maintenance or pump related also. Pump assembly. Yeah. Oh no. Adapt message unknown. PPBD work center. Only message EEKWSX are allowed. So system is not able to capture the controlling area for this 1000 plant. That's why it's not okay. I will do one thing. Let me create work center for different plan. Okay, let me create for 110 plan. I will enter just to mandatory parameter. I will get charged on hour basis or time basis. I am recording so you can make just practice. Yeah, let's see. Cost center is captured. Okay, great. So cost center has been captured. So why initially it's not capturing? Because controlling area not assigned to this 1000 plan. That's why. So again, we need to create some planner for this plan 1100. I will just enter this. Okay, so this planner group we need to create. Now costing, that's it. Then, yeah, internal procurement, internal activity procurement. So there are activity type, external procurement and internal procurement. means some activity will be handled by the external team, some activity will be handled by the internal team. Their formula, we need to assign these activities. So basically here is no activity. Let me check here configuration. Okay, so we can assign some activities here. So let me do one thing. SAP 008. These are standard SAPs, internal procurement. Okay, so business process not required. So we configure everything. Now, if you want that, you need to assign the charges or costing. So like a $5 per hour or $10 per hour, how you can assign this costing. So there is a FICO transaction. I will show you that transaction also for your general knowledge purpose. /show KL01.
FICO is something financial thing. That what is that?
Correct, correct. Yeah, finance and controlling. So this activity will be finance and controlling activity. KL01. So they will create a new activity type. So I will see any activity type for controlling area. Let me check this. Okay, and valid from today. I will do one thing. 1100. Okay, and better I will copy from existing 1100. Okay. Okay, so allocation of cost element. Then I will go here. Internal. Okay, it's planning hours. Everything is okay. Machine hours. So 110 machine hours we have created, newly created. Now we need to this activity type. We need to assign. We need to assign this activity type to costing /n KP26 means any activity. I will just for training purpose I will tell you there is the version and there is a costing means this activity type. If I take any cost I will show you 4300 this activity type version 0 from period 1 to period 12 fiscal year 2022 our cost center plan maintenance. So if you go here, okay, version 0 is not defined. 1, okay, let me get old version. Okay, fiscal year this also not defined. 0. So basically here you will get the cost of your maintenance activity in KP26. Okay, so I think there is no data available here for costing activity. Sorry, let me hold here. Let me 2019 the activity type, any old activity type. So if you see price and allocation cost, fixed price and variable price. So I want to give $2 per hour or let's say 10 rupees per hours. So this is the fixed and variable price means if they work overtime, then I will give you $15 per hour. You understand this concept, right? If you go to the overtime, you will get more cost, not the same like you are working. So some 50% more. So this will be updated here. Then whatever the time your people will work, that will be captured in this activity type and you will paid. Your work center will get paid. Okay. So let me allocation cost. Let me just save this. I need to utilize this 4300. Okay. So let me variable version. Oh, version is old. So 22. Let me update for new version. Version is not defined. Okay. Basically, FICO will configure this activity. So we are getting error version. So 2022 version 4 is not defined. So there is no configuration because it's sandbox. So I think we can utilize for 21 or 2020 nodes. So this we will utilize for training purpose. So data change. So this is the cost center. This is the activity type we can use for our work center. 4300 and 1000 /NIR. Okay, so it's already open. 4300. Okay, so again, system is telling activity type is not set up, but this is the warning message. It's not a hard code error message. So system can we can consider it. That's it. Let's see. We can save. Okay, save it. Warning, but still system not allow us. Okay, no issue, no issue. So we can do one thing. Change. I will remove this costing. Started. No, not allowed. Okay, no issue. Can for practice purpose we will use only or we will not use internal procurement. No issue. It's not a hard stop for us. So we have created work center. So let me recap. STP01 work center has been created. Work center STP01. Now we need to create this. See, configuration 1000 plan, we are getting error. So we need to create planner group again to the plant 1100. What is the path?
So this creation, one doubt, this creation should be done in sequence, right? So anytime work center can be created. I mean, the main project site, no, that is okay. This planner group and work center, anything can be created anytime, no? It's not like sequence.
No sequence. But when you process your order, it should be available. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
At the time of processing of order, it should be available. But I will tell you, when you start the equipment, you need to enter that data. This data you need to enter. Technical object, general data, and define planner. I will just quickly add some planner groups for 1100 STP1.
This PM means what? Anything like PM is plan maintenance, planner group. PG means planner group, and name of the group.
Yeah.
Code like.
Yeah, this is code, this is name, this is planning plan, and this is telephone. Okay. Yeah, if you want to enter some telephone number of your planner group, then you can enter. So we have created planner group work center. Now we need to utilize this with this work center for our equipment. But before that, if you have time, we can quickly show you the configuration of work center also. Do you have time?
Up to 9:30. Maybe I will familiar with this. Then to better go with I believe, like I feel.
Yeah, small configuration is there. Very small configuration.
So that I can practice along with it. Okay.
Yeah.
You can go.
So configuration is nothing but if you go to the plant maintenance customer service and maintenance plan work center, there is a work center for config. This is the backend. Always memorize. This is the backend, not the front end. Okay. Yes, PRO. So in work center, there is a small configuration. I will tell you. Here you can define your work center type, task list, everything. I will just quickly open. So he see machine group, labor. These are the different applications. So our application is plant maintenance. So click plant maintenance and go here. So IPR. I means maintenance task list. My work center will work with the maintenance task list. P means routings and R means repetitive manufacturing. So these are the applications on which work center will work. Once you start practicing of task list, you will know. Routing is nothing but for production resource manufacturing, and repetitive manufacturing means same activity will perform by your work center. There is any no new activity. Then defined field selection. Field selection means there are some fields. I will just quickly open any in display mode. So these are the field: basic data, default value, capacity, scheduling, costing, technology. So some company they don't want location tab or any other tab. So you can hide or highlight. Okay, so location tab is there. So I want only highlight the location tab. Person responsible, I need to highlight. Standard value key usage, I need to highlight. So if I click here and save and I go here again, see highlighted. You want to delete the usage. Company told we don't want usage tab in the in the front end. Go here, go field selection, go to the basic data and remove the usage. Hide. Okay, and save this. Enter. See, usage is not there. Okay, and they don't want highlighted. They want normalize again. Go here, field selection, basic data, remove the highlight. Usage as it is, or usage required. Required means mandatory. Without entering usage, you cannot go ahead. That's also I will tell you. Mandatory. If you go here, go back, enter. Oh, display. Okay, I will go to the change mode. Enter. Now, if I didn't enter the usage, system will not allow fill required entry. I need to enter the usage. The usage is only maintenance task. So multiple things are there in the configuration. That's why I told you consultant job is 100,000. See, you go whatever user want, you need to configure. Required input, height, highlight, whatever they want, you need to go. If you go to the, I told you basic data, you go to the scheduling. In scheduling, their work unit, work dimension, you can highlight and you just save. Again, you go to the scheduling. It's matter of practice. It's not that much difficult. Red mark and this is green color. So this is, you just make some practice. Okay, next configuration, I think only two configurations are there. Let me quickly show you so we can close the work center also. Yeah, so set parameter. What is set parameter? Set parameter is nothing but for your production people, what is your machine time, what are your labor time, what is your quality inspection, what is your duration. So this parameter they will enter and update here. So for maintenance, it is not a parameter specific, but this is the field which comes under PP or PM. Then standard value key. So always remember SP0. No standard value is plant maintenance standard value key. Then employee responsible. As I mentioned you, I think I updated your name here. I think I updated for 1,000 plant. Yeah, 1,000. So I can do one thing. I will just copy it and I can change the plant. So now new plant also you are responsible with ESP like this. We can then create default work center. So last is default work center. What is default work center? Means you can create a one work center and you can replicate this standard work center. This is standard work center, and you can replicate other work center with reference of this work center. So this is called default work centers. So the data which will come as a default to all the work center. So I will tell you. So this is default. I will enter some data. So you can use this data for all the work center as a reference activity. If you enter space bar, system will give you the previous result. Okay. Yeah, I have entered this. So you have created default work center. So this default work center you can use, you can utilize. See, here is no work center. This is the by default work center basic data. So when you need to use this, you can go and you can create with other you can create with reference to the other work center. Okay, copy from. I will just enter STP02 location maintenance. It will come by default. So no need to enter again and again parameters. Values will come by default. Scheduling come by default. So it will reduce your time. See, have you find? So by default value has come. So it will just reduce your time. Okay. So till now, do you have any question?
Yeah, I think when I start implementing everything with your video, then I will get a lot of doubt. So once I will start, then based on that, I can ask you a few questions. So these things, see, actually for a particular plant, okay. So all this parameters should be created, right?
Yeah.
But is there any way, like each and everything you are going to create that in a same screen, in a one screen, single screen, all this parameter can be created at 1 second for a particular item? Not like that.
Yeah, there is a system, but for not all. So you are asking me why you create again and again and create. Okay, so you are right. No need to go one by one. There is a system. So system called BDC. Okay, or LSMW, Legacy System Migration Workbench. Here what happens? A one Excel sheet, work center name, planner group name. So you just need to run the T code. So T code will be custom T code ZIR01. I'm giving just example. Always remember Z
What
means
is BDC? What is BDC?
batch data communication. Okay. So
Batch
it
data
is,
in batches. Okay.
yeah. Batch data means it will go in the batches, not a single. Thousand of work center you can create in a fraction of second. That's it. You need to take the help of ABAP. ABAP. ABAP is the technical person who is doing the configuration. Advanced Business Application Programming is the SAP language. But this is real time. No one will create one by one. But you should know how.
Yeah. I understand.
Create.
Yes.
Yeah. But the real time, no one go to the IR01. But if they want a single location, then they can create. But 100 of location, just click. That's it. No need to worry about it. Like this, it start with Z. Always remember, Z means custom. It's not a standard. Any other doubt you have?
Yeah, I'll first do this
Yeah.
practically, then I can ask you the questions.
Okay,
Never mind.
no issue.